What's going on, gents? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing okay. Now, in today's video, I wanted to discuss the importance of persistence and continuing to work hard and go for your goals despite people talking from the sidelines and trying to put you down and trying to destroy your ambitions and sabotage your plans. Look, people are going to call you insane for your ambition. People are going to call you crazy. People are going to call you stupid. People are going to say you can't do the things that you want to do. And the sad part, guys, is for a while, they are going to be right. There's going to be a time where you're working really hard and you're trying to build something special. You're trying to do something different and break away from everything that your family is supposed to do and the way you're supposed to do things based on what they did. And there's going to be a while where you're working so hard, as I say, and you don't yet have the evidence to support or justify your hard work. You're busting your ass day after day after day, and you don't have any evidence, you don't have any results, you don't have any success. And people are around you, they're telling you, man, what are you doing? This isn't working. You should try something else. You should try something different. You should do something easier. Just put your focus into your job. Just do what everybody else does. Stop trying to be different. And there's going to be times where you are almost feeling that your dreams are slipping away from you. You're almost listening to them. You're almost giving them power. Because at the time, when you look at it and you hear their voices, they have a point. But guys, they'll call you crazy until you win. You know, there'll come a moment, guys, where if you are persistent enough and you are consistent within your hard work and action, that the evidence will start to appear. And the more people see evidence, the more their criticisms and their concerns and their comments will start to fade away. If you look at some of the most successful people in history, if you look at some of the most successful entrepreneurs that we have in the world right now, they all have one thing in common. They went through the same criticism. They went through the same critique. Thousands of people telling them that they were crazy. Thousands of people telling them that what they were trying to do would never work. But they stuck it out. And they continued doing what they wanted to do. They continued building what they were building. And day by day, haters would turn into supporters. Year by year, more haters would turn into supporters until such a point arose where they were no longer crazy. They were no longer overly ambitious. What they were trying to do was no longer wacky and impossible. They turned doubters and haters into supporters. They turned critics into people that encouraged them. And they turned the impossible into possible. But there was a time where everybody said they couldn't do it. Everybody said they would fail. Everybody said they were wasting their time. You look at Elon Musk, building SpaceX, building Tesla. There were times where Tesla was this close to closing. The man kept it alive. If you look at SpaceX, people were saying what they were trying to do, the amount of flights that they were trying to get off every single month. They said it's not possible. It's ridiculous. And they made the impossible possible. I don't know what you're trying to do, but if you're trying to do anything different or anything remotely unique, I know that you're probably experiencing in some form or another from the people around you some doubt or some critique. They're not sure about it. And right now they're right. But they will only be unsure until such a point arises that you start to produce some evidence. And the only way you're ever going to produce evidence is by maintaining your consistency. A lot of guys will give up. a lot of guys will hear that critique and they'll say, I can't take it. I can't take it. The pressure's too much. They're afraid of people seeing them build. They're afraid of people seeing them build when they're not having the success. They would rather people only see them or only know about what they're doing when they've reached the top. But you know what, guys? When people see you at the very start working very hard, and they see you putting so much effort in with very little evidence that whatever it is that you're trying to do is working, and then they see you one day succeed, they feel like they've been a part of your journey. They feel proud. They feel like they had some involvement in your success because they're so bought into your story. They'll say, I remember when this guy was working so hard on that thing for a really long time and he had no results and no success and barely anyone was watching his videos, for example, and now he's super successful with the YouTube channel, or he's super successful with the drop shipping business, whatever it is. They feel so bought in because they saw you when you were nothing. But in order to reach that point where people appreciate what you've done, you can't quit. You can't quit. Guys, the truth is people will laugh at you until you win. People will judge you until you win. And then when it's all said and done, all your haters are going to say, you know what? I respect that guy. You know what? I've always been a fan of that guy. Yeah. There are people like that. They'll hate on you when you're down, but when you're up, they'll want to jump on the train. So instead of worrying what other people think, instead of worrying what people might or might not be saying, focus on you, keep building, and one day, if you keep building, unless something happens to you, it's going to work. It's going to work. And you're going to turn those doubters into supporters. And you're going to turn the impossible into the possible. But if you allow people to get in your head and you allow people to control your actions, it's not going to be very good for your life. That will follow you. If you allow people to control what you do now, it's going to be the same in 10, 20 years' time. You can't allow other people to decide whether you are going to take action or not. People will always say things, guys. People will always judge. People will always critique. But often, they will critique and they will judge because you're doing the thing that deep down they want to do. It might not be the same particular thing, but you're taking action. You're doing something outside the box. You are being brave. You are trying to separate yourself from the flock. You're the black sheep. You're ascending from the other birds. You are the crab in the bucket that is trying to rise to the top, and all the other crabs are nipping it back down. A lot of people will hate on you, and a lot of people will not want you to succeed because your success or your potential success will show them what they are not doing. So be successful. Win for yourself, win for the people that care about you, but also win for the people that want to see you fail so you can show them a big fat mirror of what you're doing that they're not. Anyway, guys, look, I hope you took some value from this video today. If you did, make sure to smash the like button, comment your thoughts down below, and of course, if you are new around here, consider subscribing to my channel for more content just like this from me. As always, guys, thank you for your time and your attention, and I will see you in the next one.